Coming up, scooping up that big bowl of energy from the ground, from the earth, pulling down energy from the heavens. Exhaling, relax. Come up, scoop up, palms up, overhead, turn the palms down. Exhale, push down and relax. One more time. Good. Bringing the hands up, arms outstretched, fingers pointing down. Arms relaxed. Breathe in. Pull into the chest. Turn the palms facing out. Breathe out. Exhale. Open the hands up, palms facing each other. Swing the arms all the way back, touching the shoulder blades together. Deep breath in. Keep the hands outstretched. Push in. Exhale. Pull in. Inhale. Push out. Exhale. Extend the arms outward. Collapse in. Push in. Arms extended. Pull in. Push out. Extend the arms out to the sides, all the way back. Push in and exhale. Pull in. Turn the hands, palms facing out, push out. Extend the arms out, reach out and back. Push in, exhale. And turn the palms over and let them come down slowly to your knees and relax. Let's take a few deep breaths. A good practice is to breathe through your nose. The mouth is slightly open and the tongue rests on the roof of the mouth. Okay. Swoop up. Inhale. Relax. Come down. Come up holding a ball. Rotate one hand to block down. Rotate the other hand out to the side. Palm facing your ear. Turn and look. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to holding a ball. To the other side. Block down. One hand. Turn to the other side. Look at the palm. The palm's about 8 inches from your ear or the side of your face. You're breathing in. Rotate both hands up, opposite each other, holding a ball. Rotate to the right. Same thing. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the other side. Turn and look. Exhale back to center. Inhale, turn. Exhale. Inhale, turn, look, block down. Exhale, back to center. And now we're going to open and close in front of our chest. Inhaling as the ball expands and exhaling as we contract the ball. Turn the hands over. Drop them to your knees and relax. Come up holding the ball. Rotate the ball over. Turn to the side of your lower hand. Breathing in. Turn the center, holding the ball. Turn to the other side, reaching across with the lower hand, holding the ball on the right or left. Exhale, bring the ball to center, rotating it around so your palms are facing each other. Inhale, rotating the ball around, 180 degrees to one to the other side. You're always going to reach back to the side of your lower hand. Rotate the front. Exhale. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the ball over, rotate to one side. Inhale, 4. Come back, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8. Come back and relax. Palms on knees. Come up again, holding a ball. The ball should be the size of a beach ball. So we want to bring the hands in to the shoulder line. Good, Sally. All right. Extend one hand all the way out and across, palm facing out to the other side. So you're going to reach across to the other side and forward with one hand. And turn the other palm facing out, elbow straight back. Good. Rotate both hands to the front, holding the ball. And now rotate both hands to the other side, palms facing out, fingers pointing forward. Reaching out with the back hand forward, like you're swatting at something in the front over to the side. And the other hand rotates back, the fingers pointing forward, palms facing out. Rotate back to center, rotate around, push to the other side. Turn, push to the side, to the other side. Rotate the back hand out and forward, pushing to the other side. And the forehand, the front hand rotates back to the next to you. Push and rotate to the side. Push and rotate to the other side. Push out with the back hand, rotate to the front, to the side. Push, both hands rotate, push to the other side. And one more, back over to the other side. Bring your hands forward, holding a ball. And drop your hands to your lap or to your knees. The palms on your knees and relax. Take a few deep breaths. Okay, let's just bring our hands up. Palms facing out, and let's just Flick the fingers in and out. Close your hand, your fingers, open them. Flick in and out. And go as fast as you want with this. And come down and relax. Okay, let's try this now. We're going to bring our arms straight up and turn to the side, to the diagonal, and lift the hands up to the diagonal, straight, arms straight out, palms down, and bring them down to your lap. Turn slightly to the left, diagonal, bring the hands up, and then down. To the other side, left, up, breathe in and down. Turn to the other side, the right, up and down. Keep going, up, breathe in and down, up, down, up, breathe in, down, up, breathe in, down. And now to the back. Push back to one side. So you're going to be pushing back to the corner and bring your to the sides of your chair. Push all the way back. Bring your hands up, straight out. Turn a little bit. Push all the way back to the other corner. Bring your hands up. Turn. Bring your hands all the way down and back and up. Turn. Bring your arms down and back. Sweeping back and up. Continue. Turn 1, 2. Turn 1, 2. Turn 1, 2. Turn 1, 2. Okay. Hold your bowl up, open and close. And now turn both palms facing down and bring your hands both blocking to the side, sweeping down and back, palms facing back, as if you're blocking something in back of you. It's called a horse strike. So if you hold the ball, turn the hands palms down, push down, bring your hands down and out to the sides and back, straight back, like you're smacking something that's in back of you, in the back of your chair. Bring your hands up, inhale, block down to the sides. Bring your hands up, inhale, turn, block down to the sides. Now the block to the sides should be to the back and out to the sides. Imagine somebody standing in back of you and on both sides, and you're going to bring the hands down in a nice gentle arc to your sides and then out and strike the palms out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, strike, exhale. Come up, inhale, strike to the sides and back, exhale. Come up, bend the arms, holding the bowl, inhale, strike down to the sides, straightening the arms, exhale. Come up, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and relax. Okay, ready to kick and punch. I'm going to adjust my screen. I hope you can see. Am I too dark, or can you see what's going on? Can you see how I'm sitting with my elbow on the edge of my chair? If you can.
We can see all right. Thank you.
Is it okay? Not too dark?
No, it's not too dark.
Okay. Your heart of your fists are up, meaning the fingers up, elbows straight back. Punch out, twist and punch out straight with one arm as you kick with the other foot. Come back, bring your foot and your arm back in that same sitting position called ready position. Now the other punch out, the other arm and foot. 1, 2. Now you're alternating the kick, right and left foot, the left and right foot. Left, so right fist, punch out, left kick, bring it back in. Left punch out, right kick, bring the foot and the hand back in, fist back in, and keep going. 1. Now, kick out as far as you can, slowly. You want to maintain a pace and have the foot and the fist end up where they're supposed to be, stretched out and back in at the same time. So it requires coordinating the movements so that they start and end at the same time. And just keep going. Slow, even pace. Breathe. Raise your crown. Tuck your chin in. Breathe through your nose. Tip of the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Relax your shoulders. Turn the fist over when you strike. Bring it back. Turn it back so the heart of your fist is always up when the fist is at your side. Keep going. 1, 2. Just kick out as far as you can, or step out if you can. If you can't use your feet, just punch. The punch should be straight at your heart level, straight out in front of you, right through the shoulder line. Okay, now take your palm, your left hand, and push it straight out with the palm facing out. Your hand is straight, your arm is straight, your palm is out, your fingers are forward, palm is up, about neck level. Take the other hand, bring it back and up over your shoulder, palm down, and slide it past that left hand, making contact with it as you bring the left hand, the right hand out, the fingers pointing down, and the left hand in with the fingers pointing up. Now turn the palms over, front palm up, back palm up, bring it up, slide it in. Turn the palms over, bring the lower palm up over your shoulder, slide it past in this case, my left arm, and you're bringing the arm down to your waist. So that the hand at the waist should be palm up. That hand that's straight out should be palm down. So now let's turn the palms over. Bring the lower palm up to your shoulder, push it forward and pull back that front palm to your waist. Now the palm at the waist is palm up, the palm sticking straight out is palm facing down. Turn the palms over, bring the lower palm up to your shoulder, push forward, bring the upper palm down to the waist. The upper palm is palm down, finger straight out. The lower palm is palm up at the waist. Turn the palms over, bring the lower palm up to shoulder height, push it forward, slide it past the other palm, which is pulled down to your waist. And keep going. Turn, slide past the hands. Turn the palms over, slide past the palms past each other. Turn the palms over, slide the palms past each other. Turn the palms over, slide the palms past each other. So you're striking out with one hand and pulling back with the other palm. Fingers pointing out. 1, 2, 3. Bring the lower palm up to your shoulder, turn it over, turn the other palm over, slide the palms past each other. It's kind of like swimming. Keep going. And bring your hands down. All right. Okay, let's start. We've done our warm-up exercises and Qigong. Let's do one more exercise to work the wrists. Make 2 fists, just hold them out in front of you, and then we're just going to rotate. Put your thumbs up, and we're going to rotate the right hand around, fist around in a circle, and the left fist around in a circle, and they're going to be going in opposite directions, right? The right fist is rotating it's clockwise, and the left fist is rotating counterclockwise, and the thumbs are rotating up. Is there a question? All right. Now let's stop and go the other way. So now the right fist is rotating with both thumbs are rotating down, and the right fist is rotating counterclockwise, and the left fist is rotating clockwise. Just keep going. So it's like 2 propellers in front of you. Thumbs are up, and they're rotating down toward the inside. And if we go the other way, thumbs are now rotating up. And try to make these circles rotating around and up, down, around and up on the inside. Make nice circles. Okay, and now relax. Now, if you're doing this right, you should feel some a little bit of weariness in your wrists. That means that you're getting good exercise. Now, if you, with any of these exercises, if you're feeling any discomfort or pain, either tone it down, go at your comfort level, or don't do it. What we're trying to do here is stretch the tendons and in our joint, in the connective muscles to the joint, so that we can get more mobility with our different parts of our body, our fingers, our wrists, ankles, and so forth, our shoulders, everything. And that will help mitigate and prevent arthritis. Increasing circulation, flexibility, and also reduce the potential of injuring ourselves. Okay, working down to the feet, tilting my screen, and you're gonna take one foot, put it out, touch the toe down, and just swivel back and forth using toe as a fulcrum. So your heel is just wagging back and forth. Your heel is up, your toe is down, of course. You're carving an arc of about 130 degrees, maybe even 110 degrees. And you know, this one, you put the foot down and then just rock back and forth. I'm going slowly, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And let's go to the other foot now. Wagging the heel back and forth, the toe down. Excellent. Now rock back and forth. Okay, good. So, Sun style Tai Chi. So we have finished the first 12 movements, the basic 6 and the advanced 6. And now we're starting the basic, reverse basic 6, and which will follow, and then the reverse advanced 6 will follow that. So all we're doing really is moving on and doing the first 6 movements that we learned in one direction in the other direction. So we have to train our minds to do the opposite or the mirror image. And this is the wonderful thing about Tai Chi, is it trains you to be ambidextrous, which is a good thing to do in life, in the real world, right? Because when we are out in the real world, it's not right-handed or left-handed, it works both ways. And so if we can if we teach our bodies to be ambidextrous, we can navigate through that world out there in a much safer and more comfortable way, right? Right? Makes sense. Most people don't think about that, but you know, if you're better twisting to the left than you are to the right, and something comes at you from the right side, you may have difficulty twisting to the left than twisting to the right, and you might not be able to get out of the way. So I mean, that's just an example that just pops up. I'm sure most of you can think of better examples of that, particularly with respect to walking. Okay, so here we're going to start again. Now we're going to leave the commencement out because we've already done the commencement in the first set, and the commencement's going to be generic to both directions. So we're going to move on from open and close, which was the last move. If we wanted to end the basic 6 and advanced 6 that we already learned, at that point, we would just, as we recall, after the open and close, which is the next to last move, we would just bring the hands down in the opposite direction that we started and end up with our hands on our lap. But we're not going to do that. We're going to stop at open and close, which is move number 11. And we're going to do in Tai Chi after learning 6 more movements. So that'll be the 7th, but if you count them up, it'll be a total of 18. So I hope I'm not confusing you too much. What I'm saying is we're going to add the commencement, not do it at this point, but we're going to add it at the end of wherever we want to stop, going in the other direction, all right? So we ended up with open and close, right? So I would like to go through the entire set in the first direction and end up with open and close, and then go on to the other side. All right. So this is kind of as a refreshment. We're going to go through the set, and so we're going to sit and relax and get into all that good Tai Chi posture that we talked about. Bring the hands down to your sides. Bring the hands up, fingers pointing down, palms facing each other, out straight. Arms out straight, bring the hands in and down to your waist. And now push out. Push the ball out, bring the ball into your chest and open and close. Commencement, open and close. Single whip, turning the palms face out. Push out slightly, just an inch or two, and bring your hands out to your sides, shoulder height, so it looks like a swallow wing. Single whip. Now, cloud hands, to set up, we bring the right hand down in an arc, brushing past the knees over to the left shoulder line, lying the left palm facing down under the right palm facing down on the left elbow. The left palm is facing up, his fingers up, palm facing out about face high. And now to get ready for cloud hands, of course, we switch those palms up and down, maintaining the same distance apart in the same vertical alignment. And now it's important here that we turn our waist and let the hands follow the waist over to the right hand side. And carefully and slowly push the hands up and down, slide them up and down, like you're sliding the hands up and down a pole. Left hand up, palm facing out, nose height. Right palm facing down at the side of your waist. And we turn over to the left, both hands as we turn the waist to the left. Switch the palms up and down again. Pull to the right. And just hold that position there a second. I'm going to close this door. So now I'm at the right side. My right hand is palm facing out, head height. My left hand is palm facing down, almost touching my lap, with the palms lined up, lower palm lined up under my right elbow. At this point, I'm going to stop and I'm going to go to open and close. And to get there, I'm going to turn that lower palm up. And I'm going to scoop that palm up like I'm scooping water out of a bucket. And I'm going to turn forward and rotate it around so that my palms are facing each other holding the ball. So it's just a nice gentle arc up and over to the other side. As I turn at the waist, because I had turned to the right to do cloud hands. And as I bring the palm up, I'm going to just turn so that the palm and my waist are following each other. The palm is turning and the lower hand is coming up in an arc with it. So the hands always follow the movement of the waist. And now open and close. Going to brush knee. Rotate the palms over. Right fingers touching the left fingers touching the right elbow. Right palm up, head high, facing my head. I'm going to now Turn the right upper palm facing out, push forward, straight, extending my arm as I extend my lower arm straight out and brush across in front of me as I push out with my right hand, and then I bring that left hand after I brush knee, striking out, blocking out, bringing it back into the waist. I've got my lower palm down at my waist. My right palm is straight out like a stop sign, pushing out right in front of my face. Play the loop, bringing the right hand down, out in front of me, about a foot or two, bringing the left hand up, rotating the palms facing each other, left palm up to my face, lower palm down to my belly button or my stomach, and the palms are facing each other but not crossing. Play the loop. The hands are up. The lower palm is tip of my fingers of my lower palm facing to the left or about the height of my left elbow. And my left arm is bent with the fingers pointing straight up, and the thumb of my left hand, upper hand, is pointing toward my nose. Deflect, parry, punch. We simply turn the palms over facing each other, lower palm up, upper palm down. And now I'm going to push out and up with the lower palm and pull down and back with the upper palm, sliding the hands past each other. And change positions. So now my right palm is straight out, palm up, fingers pointing out. My left palm is down, fingers pointing down at my waist. I'm going to do the same thing. One more, deflect. Turn the palms over, lower palm up. Strike up and pull back with the forward. Strike up with the lower, pull back with the forward palm. Now the left hand is where the right palm was, and the right palm is where the left palm was, the bottom. So my right palm is at the right down, my left palm is straight out, fingers pointing out, palm up. You want to imagine what you're doing is striking across the palm out using your knife, your fingers as kind of a knife, striking at a throat height, at the throat of an opponent, the fingers pointing straight out, the palm facing up. While you're in this position, it's going to be that we did was 2 deflections. To parry, we're going to make 2 fists and punch. We're going to rotate the right fist over and down and across our chest. The forearm is directly across the chest with the fist pointing toward the right. At the same time we make that rotation, we strike up and over the wrist of that fist, that left fist. So you have 2 fists, rotate the front one left down and across and come up over the wrist, striking up toward the face, your face. Good. And the eye of your fist should be, of the punching fist should be up. The hole that's made with your forefinger and your thumb. And now we're calling block is the next one. Just simply leave your hands in that position and just open your hands up and cross them. So now my hands are crossed at the wrist. Turn so that the palms are facing out like a butterfly. Palms facing out. I have my right wrist inside of my right wrist over the outside of my left wrist. Palms facing out, fingers spread apart. And now what you're going to do is bring the hands in and your elbows down to your face. So you should have a triangle form between the index fingers and thumbs of both hands. Fingers still splayed out, like you're calling through that triangle. That's calling block. Push, bring the hands down slightly and push out palms facing out, push out straight. Don't lock your elbows. Turn the palms facing each other, bring them back in to your chest, and finally open and close. Now, if we were going to end here, we just bring the hands, extend them straight out like you're holding a ball, and just bring the hands, palms down to your thighs or to your knees. And that would be the end, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do open and close, and then we're going to go directly. Now we're skipping the commencement, and we start with the second move, open and close. And if you recall, what follows that? What follows that is single whip. And this single whip is going to be the opposite nature of the first single whip. It's going to be the mirror image. So once again, this is a symmetrical move. So the mirror images are the same. So what we're doing with both hands is the same. We're turning them out and the palms facing out and pushing out slightly and extending. So in this case, there's no mirror image. It's the same move. All right. It's only when we start separating the hands or palms and doing different things with them that we get mirror images, right? So here we turn the palms out. This should be pretty easy. Push out straight a little bit and extend the palms out to the sides. All right, so it's the same movement as before. Now, if you want to add a little pizzazz to this, then it becomes symmetrical. And I'll show you why. So if we start with open and close and turn the palms out, the first time what we did, as we extended the palms out, we leaned a little to the right. And then we came up to the left and brought the right hand down underneath the left elbow, setting up for single whip, for cloud hands. So if we were going to do if we're going to use that little body action, that shift is what I would like to call it. When you do open and close, you turn the palms out. As you extend the palms out, that's going to be the same, but this time you're going to shift to the left. And then you're going to shift to the right. And now you're going to bring the left hand down in an arc all the way up over the fingers. They'll be turned, pointing to the right. With the hands, the left lower palm lined up under the right elbow this time. So it's the opposite of before. Before it was right palm under left elbow. Now it's left palm under right elbow. So this is a pretty good class, so I'm going to add that little body shift to it. That body shift adds energy to the move. So let's try that again. We start the second basic reverse six, they call them the basic reverse six, with an open and close. Turning the palms out to do our single whip, we extend out, but this time we shift our torsos a little to the left. So we're going to shift, but we're going to not lean the head. We're going to just shift like you're doing an Egyptian kind of thing. What do they call it? An Egyptian walk? Where the head is moving and the torso is moving with the head, but the body is still upright. All right? So we're shifting to the left, and we bring the, I'm sorry, let's try that again. Pushing out and shifting to the left, and now shift to the right and bring the left hand down under the right elbow. So we try that again. Open and close, turn the palms facing out. As we push out and extend, we shift to the left. And now shift back to the right. And as we do that, we bring the left hand down, palm down, fingers now will be pointing to the right. Over as we turn our waists and lining up at this time at the right shoulder rather than the left shoulder. Now my lower palm is face down underneath my right elbow and my right hand is up, face high with the fingers pointing up. Got it? So let's practice that again. Open and close. Turn the palms out. Single whip, push out, extend the hands out, shift to the left. As we come back and shift to the right, bring the left hand down, arm down in an arc, lying the palm underneath the right elbow. And that gets us prepared for what comes next, which is going to be cloud hands. So it's easier. Wendy, can you please close the door? Thank you. It's easier to, when you do teach single whip, to add this, bringing the palms down in arc underneath the elbow, either to the left or to the right, is a transition. It's really not a separate move. So we have a move that's called single whip, and we have a transition that gets us in a position to do cloud hands. All right. So I'm adding that transition to the single whip in preparation for the lesson next week, which is going to be cloud hands done in the opposite direction. And if we were doing this standing, you would actually be moving in the opposite direction that you moved when you did the first cloud hands. And that adds another level of sophistication to it, or difficulty, if you will. So, are there any questions? I'd like you to try to learn the set so that you don't have to have somebody in front of you like me doing it and just follow. So you can actually do it on your own. And then you can really own it and you have fun with it. And it gives you a real sense of empowerment that you won't get if you just simply follow the leader, right? It's like language. If you're taking a language course and somebody is just repeating phrases and you say, follow me, and they repeat the phrases over and over and over again, it's not the same as learning phrases and then linking them together and actually have a conversation with somebody. But in this case, you're having a conversation with yourself. Or if you're fighting with somebody and you're using Tai Chi as a martial art, you're communicating with that other person. And then you're learning how to feel that other person's energy, make a connection with that other person, and then do whatever it is you need to do to defend yourself, which in the Tai Chi case is usually not hurting the other person. It's a soft and gentle kind of martial art, but it can be vicious if used in that way. So it's got a lot of breadth and character to it. Okay, well, I'm kind of going on and on with this, but yeah, that's great. Thank you, Graziani, for making that comment and asking that question. Whenever people make comments and ask questions, it really brings up some good stuff, so that we can reflect upon, and that could be helpful. All right. In this case, it's do the whole thing, do the whole gestalt, not just pieces and bits of it. Okay, well, I will sign off, and I'm looking forward to next week.